Hi, guys. Welcome to another episode of Wellness 101 with Rue. And today's topic is sugar. If you're sitting down all day and not using the energy gotten from sugar, a lot of it is just going to get stored as fat in your body. That being said, I'm going to introduce my guest for today, Dr. Monika, and she is a strength and conditioning expert. Welcome.
Ruth, thank you so much for inviting me.
I'm so happy you're here.
Let's get into business, guys.
Yeah.
Storage problem, the insulin. Insulin directs where energy goes. When you eat sugar, it helps move into your cells. Chronic sugar keeps the sugar mode instead of burn mode. It makes sense why you crave it, especially during stress, but over time, you have to also make sure you're balancing your sugar intake.
Now, let's talk about the mental patterns behind sugar cravings. I feel like most of the time, it's really not hunger, it's all in your mind. So, one of the concepts behind this is called state regulation. So, state regulation literally explains that sugar is being consumed as a way to change your state or how you feel at that point in time. And the second concept is called the what's the hell effect. And this psychological concept literally says one slip up might lead to a total collapse. So think of it this way. Some people, when you start taking one cookie, you're like, I'm already taking one, second cookie, and then the next thing, the whole box turns to a full collapse instead of just one cookie. So the key takeaway from this is pausing, taking a step back to reflect on what do I actually need in this moment. We're gonna just answer some questions you guys asked and just give some tips and hacks and just share our experience and stories with you guys. So the first question here is, why does sugar sometimes make me feel sluggish instead of energized? This is a really good question. Like, I feel it too, like when I'm done eating my gari.
With there is no reasons why with when you eat sugar you feel sluggish. All my advice I would say is look at your quantity, making sure that, like Ruth says, don't pack your eba to a point you eat it so much that you lose your energy to do your other activities.
So the next question is, why is sugar so connected to my emotions and mood?
Most cravings are emotions, not physical. So always check with yourself that you're resting well, you're moving, you're breathing,
Mhm.
calling somebody, that your emotions and your mood are good. The third question is, how can I find balance with sugar without feeling guilty? Ooh, I'm there. I'm truly there. Um, Lately, with I started a no sugar, and I started 15 days first,
Okay, okay, go girl.
and now I am on day 39. Me having sugar once out of the seventh day, I don't feel guilty because I try to remind myself that I've over the seventh days, I've been good for 6 days.
Hmm.
So having one sugar is not gonna make me lose my target or lose my motivation to keep going.
Sorry, Dr. Mo, I'm just gonna pause here real quick. So if you have not subscribed, what are you doing? You need to go back, watch my habit video because the 2 day rule is going to be a really, really, really nice solution if you're feeling guilty. Sorry, let's continue.
No.
Is craving sugar after a workout normal, and do I actually need it? So I can speak to this a bit. I would say just the fact that you finished a workout and you spend so much energy, so energy out, you actually do need to eat and replenish your energy, but it doesn't mean you need to go excess with it. So you stick with your normal plate of food and keep it at that.
Yes, I totally agree. Why do I crave sweets at night?
Girl or boy, tell us why. What are you
Why?
doing at night?
We crave sugar at night, especially when we've had movement throughout the whole day. So when we
True.
finally have a relaxation, our energy, uh, our brain tells us that the replacement for our energy is sugar,
Mm,
which is not.
yeah.
And as well, a good tip, don't eat too early to the point where you go to bed that when you wake up or when you're up in the middle of the night, you crave. Have a balanced time
Mm.
before, or like, I know when I'm sleeping, so I will eat 3 hours before my sleep.
Okay, so the last question for today. Thank you so much for being here, and thank you guys for the questions again. So, what's the difference between natural sugar added sugar and artificial sweeteners.
Natural sugar is like fruits. It comes with fiber and
Okay.
it's not nutrient that is good for digestions, slows digestions. Added sugar basically just spikes your blood.
Okay.
And artificial sugar is your stevia, which is lab made extract that is zero calories.
Awesome. Good to know. And yeah, with that note, I think in general, the lesson from today is pause, think, when possible, avoid it. Like, any last words?
I always tell myself every milestone celebrate, big or small. So don't be too hard on yourself. We all are learning and we all
Mm-hmm.
are developing, and you got this.
Yay.
Yes, guys, go follow her, and she's amazing, amazing trainer and lovely, lovely lady.
Thank you.